I don't know if you saw this past week, Jim, but your quote about Johnny Ace went what the kids would call viral. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
I don't know what viral means, but I know it got a lot of play.
Um, was that an off the cuff feeling? Do you really feel that way? Any
What do you mean, Mike? Want to
sometimes
rescind?
when we say things, we see them in print later and we say, "Oh, well, I didn't mean it like that."
Oh, I meant it. I meant it all right. I just don't believe that that's how you repay somebody for their kindness.
Yeah.
And here's a guy that was out of a job, had a young family. I hired him as my number 2 guy in my department, and then how it ended up was typical chicken shit pro wrestling, just typical bullshit. And I didn't like the way that ended up. And hey, look, if the guy's a better manager than me and he signed more stars than I, then so be it. I don't believe that to be accurate.
Right.
And his goal was like a lot of the boys, get close to the boss, and that in itself makes it kind of nauseous to even talk about. But no, I meant what I said. I don't wish him any ill will or bad health or whatever. I don't that. I hope the guy gets a job. He may have a job now. Hell, I don't know. I don't keep up with him, and nor am I. It's irrelevant to me. But he did what he thought was he needed to do for his own safety. I found him to be very insecure in that respect. And if I was a little coarse or callous on that whole thing, then I apologize. But I'm not apologizing for what I said. But I don't have any ill will. He's had a lot of challenges, I guess, with his marriage and his wife's illness and so forth. I feel badly for her. She's a very nice lady, and but I can't understand why that has to happen in wrestling as much as it does. As small as our community is, there's so much backbiting and BS that it's one of the reasons that a lot of guys get out of wrestling, and most guys don't get out of wrestling because they can't afford to. Some of us can't afford to. Knock on wood. Hear that knock, Conrad?
I do.
Good. That's me.
I think I hear you knocking. I think I hear you coming in.